Welcome to The Liberated Life. Get ready to free your mind, body, and spirit in business and pleasure. Now here's your host, Robin Quinn Keene.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's short episode here on The Liberated Life. This week, I am conducting a Purge for Peace with a group of people over in my new group. You're welcome to join me there, called ourtableofjoy.com over in Mighty Networks. It's been a great week, just even as we entered day 2, because on the first day, we started looking at just what comes in and out of our life and how that impacts us, what kinds of communications come in that distract us or stress us or cause us to feel a little apprehension or nervousness or pushback, anything like that. And today we're talking about strong emotions that those things bring up. I've shared a list of 40 emotions with the group, and I'd like to just briefly share that list with you. Now, pretty soon I'm going to be releasing a brand new card deck on an app called Deckable, Deckible. And these cards are absolutely stunning, and they will be available. And there are a bunch of journal prompts and questions that are associated with each of these 40 emotions. But it's pretty amazing when we get triggered by things to just notice what it is that the feeling that we're actually having. So I'm just going to make a list here for you of common emotions that we might feel as we're starting to notice the communication that's coming in and out on a daily basis. So we're talking about email communications, potentially text messages, notifications from apps, interactions with other people, what's happening in your environment. Because every day, if you're like most people, there is some series of communications that come in. And with each one, there can be a reaction. For me, some emails have really literally no reaction, like, interesting, don't want it, but no feeling associated with that. While other emails, certainly just with the title, can give me a sense that I've missed something or I should be aware of something. In fact, just a little while ago, I got something saying that I had an account that was compromised. Well, it wasn't, it was spam. But, the first reaction I get when I see something like that is a little bit of fear and dread until I dig in. And then I'm like, oh yeah, okay, that's spam. But throughout the day, just noticing what the feeling is that's attached to the communications. I'm going to give you a list that I have of 40 feelings. And I'm always really careful to say, I feel something, not I am something, because you are not that emotion. You're just feeling that emotion. So you can get this list from me. You can send me an email and I will send you the list if you'd like, or you can join us over at our Table of Joy and you can get it in the Purge for Peace for free anytime. But here it is. I'm just going to go through this list in the order I have it here. So I feel offended, angry, lonely, sad, ashamed, embarrassed, disappointed, isolated, cynical, resentful, disgusted, criticized, powerless, invisible, betrayed, depressed, and anxious. So those are 20 feelings. Now I'm going to give you 20 more in a minute. It's just a lot to think about those. And I'm looking for those as I spend my day sometimes in reaction to things that are coming in. Hopefully I'm not in reaction, but just in noticing, like, what is that feeling that I have? Sometimes when we categorize things, it's like, I just feel angry. Always there's something underneath the anger. Is it disappointment? Is it betrayal? Is it injustice? What is underneath the anger? Anger is the category, but there's always something beneath it. Let's go on and I'll give you 20 more of these emotions. I feel adrift, unloved, upset, afraid, weary, unhappy, frustrated, indignant, judged, overwhelmed, discontent, resigned, defeated, discouraged, confused, hurt, guilty. These emotions tell us something needs attention. Now, you may have heard this. It is said that an emotion is experienced for just a few seconds and then it fades away. If an emotion lasts longer, then it's part of some story. And please don't be offended by story, but we all live in stories. We look back and we have a story about this, we have a story about that. It's just a way of relating to something that has happened to us that we have stored as a story or a memory. And it's something that we're still connected to in some way. There's no good or bad or right or wrong. But if I think about being hurt, I immediately go back to a story that I have about being hurt. So these emotions are tied into things, unless they're literally just an emotion that came up in the moment and they're not related to something else, then they could just be the emotion. And if you wait a couple of seconds, it will pass through you. What I'm suggesting is that we can learn to notice when we're feeling something and then ask ourselves what that's about. Is it about anything? Is it just a feeling? And is there a way that I can just gently release the emotion? Is there a way for me to untangle the story that's connected to it? Not, that's easier said than done, but starting to notice what isn't making a contribution to our well-being as we deal with ongoing communications with people and things throughout each day of our lives. How can we notice what's going on and eliminate anything that really does not contribute to our well-being? All right, that's it for today. If you'd like to come over into our Table of Joy, it is a paid community, but you can come in anytime and enjoy 2 weeks for free. Get the Purge for Peace right there for free. You can participate in our weekly gatherings. We're engaging with people who are on a journey of some sort to find more peace, more joy, more deep connection, and more authenticity. Please feel welcome to come and join me over there or reach out to me on social media. I would love to chat with you if there's something I can do to support you. All right, have a great day. Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. If you enjoyed the show, please rate and recommend on Apple Podcasts, Overcast, or wherever you get your podcast. You can also get more great information at quittingculture.com.